The legend of the Werhyana. In the heart of Ethiopia, where the rugged highlands give way to dense forests, there exists a chilling legend passed down through generations, the tale of the Werhyana, a fearsome creature that is said to roam the night, a being neither fully human nor fully beast. The Werhyana, as its name suggests, is a shapeshifter, a cursed soul who transforms into a monstrous hyena under the light of the full moon. The tale of Abebe and the Werhyana. Many years ago, in a small village nestled in the Ethiopian highlands, there lived a young man named Abebe. Abebe was a kind and hard-working shepherd, known for his loyalty to his family and his deep love for the land. However, despite his good nature, Abebe had always felt a strange restlessness, an unease that he could not quite explain. It was as if something dark and ancient lurked within him, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The village where Abebe lived was peaceful, surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills. But the villagers lived in constant fear of the Werhyana, a creature they believed to be a cursed individual who had fallen victim to an ancient curse. The Werhyana was said to possess the body of a man by day, but would transform into a monstrous hyena at night, driven by an insatiable hunger for flesh. One evening, as the full moon rose high in the sky, Abebe felt an overwhelming urge to leave his home. He found himself drawn to the edge of the forest, where the shadows danced eerily under the pale moonlight. Unable to resist, he ventured deeper into the woods, his heart pounding in his chest. As Abebe wandered through the forest, he began to feel a strange sensation wash over him. His skin prickled, and his senses sharpened. Before he knew what was happening, his body began to change, his bones elongated, his muscles twisted, and thick fur sprouted from his skin. In mere moments, Abebe had transformed into a massive hyena, his eyes glowing with an unnatural light. Horrified by what he had become, Abebe tried to fight the transformation, but the curse was too powerful. The Werhyana within him had been awakened, and it was hungry. Driven by an uncontrollable urge, Abebe, now fully the Werhyana, set out into the night, searching for prey. In the village, the people huddled in their homes, locking their doors and windows as they prayed for safety. They had heard the tales of the Werhyana and knew that no one was safe when the creature was on the prowl. The night passed in terror as the Werhyana roamed the countryside, its howls echoing through the hills. By dawn, the creature had disappeared, leaving only fear and devastation in its wake. When Abebe awoke the next morning, he found himself in the forest, covered in blood and surrounded by the remains of his flock. Realizing the terrible truth, that he was the Werhyana, Abebe was consumed by guilt and despair. He knew that he could not return to his village, for he was a danger to everyone he loved. With a heavy heart, Abebe fled into the wilderness, vowing never to return. The villagers searched for Abebe, but he was never seen again. Some say that he wanders the forest still, a tormented soul cursed to live as the Werhyana until the end of his days. Others believe that he found a way to break the curse and return to his human form, living out his life in solitude far from the village. But the legend of the Werhyana lives on, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within even the kindest of hearts. And on nights when the full moon rises over the Ethiopian highlands, the villagers still speak in hushed tones, warning their children to stay indoors, lest they cross paths with the fearsome Werhyana.